when I'm recording with Keenan that we just click start records and just cut to a random point. But usually I start my videos with a so like I don't
Is
know.
that something you have to do?
Well, I don't have to do it, but like
But it's like
like
your trademark.
yeah, well, yeah, like I always start my videos with a so because I was boring and unoriginal and couldn't think of anything. So
You should have already started the video discussing about how you say your intro. That would have been funnier.
oh no, I've clicked start recording.
Oh, you have?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll just include this part.
yes, that seems like a good idea, doesn't it?
All right. So, what are we gonna do?
You're gonna do the so instead. Okay, fine. Yes, but yeah, this is going to be a slightly different video. I'm going to be team building with an Australian, so he's on the other side of the world, and he's a very good team builder. He's Daniel Walker. Say hello.
Oh, hello. You give me too much credit there, Jamie. I think you're a far better team builder than me. Seeing your Persian and your superior perform at the last regional, that's pretty impressive.
Thank you, but I was particularly impressed by your Hippowdon that you brought to the City International.
You shouldn't be too impressed. Didn't go too well. It got flinched 70 times.
Yeah, fair. But like, yeah,
it's all right. We're gonna build a better team today.
Yes, we have no idea what the team's going to be, but we're going to attempt to. So
we've literally just hopped on right now. We don't have a clue what we're building. We're just gonna pick a random mega. We're gonna analyze the meta, kind of what's at the moment, how we can counter these specific things. I don't know. We'll come up with something crazy.
I mean, that seems a bit too in depth for me.
Like, yeah, it does. Yeah.
I just want to build a meme team.
All right, so yeah, just a meme.
There's no reason why we can't do both, though.
No, but like when I build meme teams, I want the meme teams to actually be functional. Like, I don't want them.
Yes, definitely. No, that's exactly what I do.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you want to do? What mega do we want?
I don't know. I've got the list of megas up here. Like, should I just like scroll and then randomly click one, and then we go from there?
Well, what I was doing before, probably just like a week or so before Sydney, was I analysed all the megas and how they perform in the current meta. And there'd be a few of them that you'd be really surprised are actually pretty good and have they fit like a major role in the current meta. Like there's like Mega Abomasnow, Swampert, Camera Up. Those three are really good right now. Like they're very underrated. So,
do you want to go with one of them?
Maybe. What do you think?
I think the most interesting one to go with there would be Abomasnow, because like Camerupts is just an obvious hard Trick Room one, Swampert is an obvious rain one, whereas Abomasnow could be slightly different. Like you could go with a hard Trick Room, but you could also have like a Bear Tick or a Sand Slash. Like I think that would be the most interesting one.
So the Mega Abomasnow thing, like when I think about building at the moment, I don't know if you're the same, but I think about that Lele, Metagross, Zapdos, Landorus, T-Tar kind of team.
Well, that should be one of the first like proper teams that comes to mind, because it should like I'm surprised it isn't more common than it should have been since it won an international.
Yeah, I mean I've been running into it all over the ladder recently, but I do think that Mega Abomasnow does do pretty well against that team, to be honest. If you think about it, like in room.
If you get it in Trick Room and you dodge Heat Waves and Iron Heads, then yeah, it will do really well.
If you dodge Heat Waves, you don't need to dodge them if you have like a Helping Hand Blizzard. Dang.
True.
Unless it's like seeded Zapdos or something.
Well, you need something from the Metagross.
Yeah.
I don't think Earthquake does too much.
With Wide Guard support, they can't even touch you with a Heat Wave with the Zapdos, and then you just GG. Nah, but
they still have the Metagross.
I don't know if you're the same, but when I build, rather than thinking about a Pokemon and how it counters specific threats, I think about the common combinations of Pokemon and how it beats those. So, like, if you have Metagross Lele, I'll have to think about a counter lead to that rather than specific Pokemon that deal with Lele and a specific Pokemon that deals with Metagross. I like to think about things that deal with combinations of popular Pokemon. I don't know if you're the same.
Yeah, that's definitely fair. Like, I think, was there like 3 big Metagross and Tapu Lele answers, and it's Salasila, Scizor, and Ferrothorn. Like those are the, I think those are like the 3 biggest answers to that combo.
That's true, but okay. Now that we have so we have Metagross Lele that we're thinking about right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for Metagross Lele, it's like we need Trick Room support for the Abomasnow, so it's like, why don't we just have Bronze? Do you think Bronzong would be a good fit? Maybe.
Bronzong is a good answer, yes. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
But then I'm thinking like, okay, so that common team that we're talking about, it has an Amoongus on it. So do we want our Porygon 2 to maybe be grounded and have an
Wait,
like?
where did the Porygon 2 come from? That's the very first mention of Porygon 2 we've had.
Oh no, I didn't mention Porygon 2. I was just thinking, I was thinking about like so.
Nice.
Where'd you get Porygon 2 from? Porygon 2 could HP fire our Abomasnow. No, so they could have like an Amoongus. Oh well, they will have an Amoongus. That team usually has a Amoongus.
That team definitely usually has Amoongus, yes.
Yeah, so that's not an issue for Abomasnow, but we still don't want our room setter to be weak to it. Unless you can rely on Reuniclus to set room against Lele Metagross with Overcoat.
I mean, you can. Like, it will be able to take any combination of attack and get up trick rooms, so...
What if they're never-ending Nightmare Lele?
They should not be. That should not be a thing.
I think Specs Moonblast plus Iron Head would kill us.
Yeah, that would probably get close.
Yeah.
I don't know, Reuniclus is fairly bulky. It's
The
got
thing is
like
with
110
Bronzong-
base HP. That's pretty high.
That's true, but I still don't think it could take the combination of those. Maybe. Maybe if it had like Citrus.
I'm gonna look up the calc.
You ran like Citrus or Reuniclus. I just like to have something that like strongly deals with Lele because I hate that thing so much. That's like my most hated Pokemon. I know you love it, but I do not love it.
I do love it, but like I was the only person running the good Lele, so I have a good reason to love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. So, like, if we ran Bronzong, I'd be tempted to run Heat Proof just because of the fact that we could run Terrain Control with, like, Finny or something.
That would be amusing.
Do you think Heat Proof would be a stupid idea?
It's not a stupid idea. Like, people would play around it as if it was Levitate until they found out it's heat proof.
Yeah, that's true.
But then that does make it, like, much weaker to the Landorus.
True, but then you can just chill in front of a Zard wine set room.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. So, the only thing I don't like about Bronzong is it doesn't really offer much, like, offensive presence to the things that deal with Abomasnow. Like, they don't synergize very well together.
Well, you can go with like Z-Trick, Z-Trick and then Hypnosis, the threats.
I was actually thinking that as well, actually.
I still don't trust 80% accuracy, but there we go.
Yeah, it's still only 78% accuracy. That's not very good, is it?
No.
Or do you want to just go to... How about we go Oranguru for our Trick Room setup?
Oranguru is a very good Trick Room setter.
Because that could, like, as you said, Heat Wave from Zapdos is an issue, but it's not an issue if you use Blizzard on them twice.
Yes, definitely. And having 19% chance to flinch each Pokemon is pretty nice.
Yeah, I also like it because, okay, if we have, like, Bronzong, or what was the other one we mentioned? We had Bronzong or Reuniclus.
Yeah.
If we had either of those two, like, Abomasnow plus one of those is very weak to Aegislash, but with this, you can resist that Shadow Ball and, like, foul play them once they go into Blade form.
Yes.
So, that's a pretty nice answer to that, too.
Yeah, no,
and I also like not being as weak to Belly Drum Lack, so if you have, like, foul play and Oranguru, that's pretty cool, too.
Yes.
Do you have a good spread for Oranguru?
I think my spreads ended up being this for some reason. Like, it actually had a reason for it, but I can't remember what it was. But that was an Oranguru I made it a while ago. What do I want to calc?
I was thinking, do you want to calc for, like, maybe Iron Head from Metagross plus Specs Moonblast? Like, that... do you think that's worth calcing for?
Depends how much, or how easily you can do it.
Yeah. The other thing is, I don't like... I don't know. Like, Oranguru is good and stuff, but I don't like that being my only Lele resist on the team. I don't know.
But like, aren't we only at 2 Pokemon at the moment? Like,
yeah, but...
you know, we got all this opportunities for other Lele resists.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you can't take Specs Moonblast and Iron Head.
You can't?
Though.
How about if we have Citrus?
Both attacks do over 50%, and Although, if you had just the 252 sassy one, like 252 in defense, then Ironhead is a roll to put you into Citrus Berry range. So.
Oh no. You want them both to do 50% minimum, don't you? Oh, but is it possible for them both to do 50% minimum and less than 62.5% maximum? Because that would be the Citrus scenario.
Like 244 for sassy Oranguru from a modest life orb, Lele Moonblast takes 50% minimum. So
modest life orb.
Okay. Modest life orb, yeah.
Whew.
So that's
you said
good.
sassy 252.
No, 244 for sassy.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh yeah, because we want the life orb variant to put us in range as well.
Yeah, but like most, I think most Lele's will be timid. Will be timid now because of Landorus. So and then that one. Hold on. Need to.
So it's like we want to be more physically oriented, but we don't want to be so physically oriented to the point where Ironhead does less than 50%. So it's kind of a bit awkward.
We would want.
I'll let you do the calculation.
Yeah, we would want 140 defense for Ironhead to do 50% minimum.
Okay.
Then that leaves us with. What is that, 124-ish? Yeah, 124 EVs that would be put into special defense if we were going with that. But then the timid life orb does 40 to 48. But then again, like the Metagross would be moving first, so.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. That means that we're going to get procced, but then we're going to get flinched.
No, we're not. Just running in a focus.
But then we could run Boomerang.
There's a possibility, yeah.
Yeah.
But at the moment, we just have a Bomber Snow and Oranguru, so Inner Focus would be better with just that combination.
Yeah, of course. There's no reason for telepathy as of now.
Yeah. And Inner Focus is a great ability for a Trick Room setter.
Oh, for sure.
Because some people's only answers to Trick Room are Rock Slide.
It's quite funny. That's true. What do you want to run? I'm running Foul Play, that's for sure.
Yeah, I like Foul Play. Then
and also,
you have Instruct and Trick Room, so.
Yeah. And on the Abomasnow, I kind of want Earthquakes. Then I can Earthquake, proc the Heatran Shuka, and then kill it with a second Earthquake.
So you do want Telepathy on Oranguru?
Yeah, I think I do now.
Alright, fair enough.
Don't you think Earthquake's just a smart idea?
Well, like, you want Blizzard, you want a Grass move, you probably want Ice Shard. Do you have space for Earthquake?
I don't think Ice Shard's needed, though. You think?
I don't know, it's like... So if you just can't knock something out and your Trick Room runs out, but then they're left on almost no HP, then you can just pick them off.
I know, it's so tempting, but it sucks to not have the pressure against Heatran and Fire types with Earthquake.
I mean, the two main fire types, one of them is immune to Earthquake.
Which one's the... Oh, Charizard.
The main fire type, yes.
Charizard dies to 2 Blizzards, right?
Yeah. So then you'd be having Earthquake for literally just Heatran, and you've got 4 other slots that could deal with Heatran.
That's true. You do hold a good point there. So what you're trying to say right now is our next slot should be Finny.
No, I want a Specs Arachnid if we're going Telepathy, Oranguru. Because Surf Spam is really good. Like, with the Oranguru with Telepathy, that is actually really strong with the Water Bubble.
Or you could have Wide Guard, so then you don't have to run Inner Focus on your Oranguru.
I mean, true, but then you can't be surfing next to it, so...
You could be running Surf without Specs. Oh yeah. No, but I mean, you'd still run Telepathy, but Wide Guard with the Arachnid. Right. I don't know if that's worth. That might be worth, because a lot of things have Heat Wave, and that's their only... Wide Guard is pretty nice. What for you reckon?
I don't know, is that worth?
Because
I think when at least in 17, Arachnid needed the Surf to be able to two-shot things with Surf. And Life Orb might not be able to do that.
Are you sure you want Arachnid over Finny?
I mean, in most situations, yes. I much prefer Arachnid to Finny.
Yeah, true. But something cool you can do with Finny is you could like instruct Calm Mind and get 2 Calm Minds off.
Yes.
And then you could 1v1 things like Porygon 2 and like Crest in one Pokemon.
Yes, you could do that.
Whereas with Araquanid, they could maybe get stalled out by Recover. Maybe.
So, is there like a Z water move that gives you +1 special attack?
Yeah, Soak.
So yeah, okay, there we go. Soak them so they resist your water moves, but you get +1 special attack.
It's alright, we're getting the Abomasnow.
Yeah, there you go. Run the Abomasnow just faster than the Arachnid and go for Soak Woodhammers.
Actually, I have a better idea.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of better ideas than that.
No, for our water type, I know what we want.
Okay.
We want to have Jellicent.
As a second Trick Room setter.
Yeah, and then we'll have double Boom Room, because we'll be able to boom next to Jellicent and our Oranguru.
Okay, I like that.
They got the double Trick Room.
And you want to have Waterium Water Spout, because that will actually let it do damage.
What?
Well, like Z Water Spout is one of the strongest Z moves in the game, so like even if you're down to no HP, you can still do a 200 base power Z move.
Yeah, you're right.
Like we don't have a Z move at the moment. Like that's just a possibility.
Yeah, true. True. I wouldn't mind it. Well, I'm open to it. I'm open to suggestions.
Okay. what is the boomer? Landorus?
Landorus, of course, right?
I don't know. We could go for the electric explosion with Golem. Although then you'd be hitting your Jellicent pretty hard, so that's probably not worth it.
I think we want the normal type explosion.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to intimidate, so it's like Landorus is just good for all of that. Oh, you read my mind, the choice band.
But there's no point not having choice band if you're Boomeroo. Where's explosion?
Yeah.
I'll just type it in.
What else do we want? Do we want U-turn?
Yes, I'd like that. That's what I would have on a banded Landorus for this, because like in case you don't want to just immediately explode and you want to save Landorus. So.
Oh yeah, in case you want to U-turn out into your weakness policy, Oranguru, and then take Trick Room instead.
Why is the Oranguru weakness policy?
I was joking.
Because we got foul play, so that's not gonna help at all.
No, it's so you can trick them weakness policy, then you activate theirs with U-turn, and then you foul play them.
Right. Oh yes. How could I have not followed that?
All right. So I don't know if you're thinking what I'm thinking for the last slot, but for the second last slot. But
I mean, I would want a fire type just because I like fire water grass.
Oh yeah, but I was thinking Tapu Koko for the one of them, just because Discharge is nice with Landorus and Oranguru. And you want a second way to hit Finny that's not a bonus.
Right, and you want a power lens, right, so it can work in Trick Room.
100%. That's broken. No, I don't.
No, what you do is you run power lens, right, and then you have a Raichu as well, so that when you lead Coco against any of the other Tapus, you still get your electric terrain, and then Raichu can still do big damage. Your silence implies that was a brilliant idea.
No, we're not doing this.
So what, just a Life Orb one? Like,
I appreciate the yeah, like Life Orb doesn't sound horrible. Or we could like Electrium sounds so good as well. Like
oh, but we had Volterium on Jellicent. Oh no.
I know, but do we need it?
I mean, probably not.
The only thing is, like, with Z moves on the Trick Room and next to the Oranguru, you can't instruct a Z move. That's the only, just like why?
True.
I don't know.
True. I still like Water Spout though, and we just run it with 2 IVs so that actually no, we need the Oranguru with 2 IVs because then the Jellicent Water Spouts and then you instruct, so you can get 2 Water Spouts off.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to just use a different item on Jellicent and then have Electrium Koko.
Okay. Probably just have one of the super berries for now then.
Could be alright.
Do you prefer Curse Body or Water Absorb?
Like, if I'm running Recover, to be honest, I prefer Curse Body just
Yeah,
because
I
of
prefer
it's
Curse Body.
You prefer it too?
I prefer Curse Body, yeah. Because like you're not taking much damage from water moves anyway, so.
And like, it's a good win con to be able to just spam Recover and hope that they'll get disabled eventually.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does Electrium like nuke Metagross in Psychic Terrain?
It doesn't nuke it. Like it KOs in electric terrain, but not outside of it.
Oh, that sucks. How about if you're modest?
Still no, I don't think.
Really? I think I might.
Like from memory, the Tapu Koko does like 110% to Metagross in terrain.
Really?
Might be wrong with that, but I'll just have a look.
Because if it KO'd, that'd be pretty cool if you could, like, just lead, nuke something, and Trick Room straight away. Do you think we want...
Modest Electrium Thunder does 98% maximum outside of terrain to Metagross.
98 maximum?
Yes.
What? Are you running, like, Assault vs Metagross?
No, Mega Metagross. But that's outside of terrain. Like, in terrain, it's gone. But like,
I still would have thought it would be more.
No, Mega Metagross has 110 special defense.
Silly, why'd they create that Pokemon?
I mean, it wasn't busted until they gave it Stomping Tantrum.
Yeah. And when they gave it its speed straight away.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Because, like... Otherwise, like... We could have, like... We could change the Z... Oh, no, that would be dumb. I was going to say, like, Z move... You know how Edu brought, like, the Assault Vest Skydrop thing with the Tech with the Flyonium Landorus?
Wait, Edu brought that?
He brought that to the Australian internets. He had, like, Electro Web Assault Vest.
He was Flyonium Landorus. I didn't know that. Okay.
But, I mean, that's no point on this team, because we need the boom. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but
that's nice. You
I
can
think...
Skydrop and Fly on the same turn. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah. I don't know about you, but I think we've already decided the last slot.
I'd say it needs to be a fire type, right?
And it starts with H?
Yes.
You're thinking the same?
Yeah, exactly.
We were looking for that second Lele answer before as well, so
yeah,
that kind of...
I know, and Houndoom's immune to psychics.
So. Oh, come on! How did you read my mind?
Can't even spell Heatran.
Starts with H.
Do we want to go Lava Plume with telepathy?
Like, you could... Yeah, nah. Yeah, because then you can, like, disable your own Lava Plume with your Jellicent. That's good.
Oh, yeah, that's really good. But then you don't miss Heat Wave. Like, and then you can burn things.
Yeah, you do burn a lot of things like that. I wish this thing still got Eruption. That would be so good.
Yes, that would be good. Especially because it has to be quiet as well, so it just goes really well with Trick Room.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I think, like, Heat Waves is too important to run, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, Lava Plume's good, but it's like... Oranguru needs to be on the field at all times for that to, like, have any use.
Yes.
Do you want to have... The team seems so reliant on Trick Room.
I mean, you've got Coco, which is pretty fast, and Landorus, which is a pretty reasonable speed tier. Like, I would run Adamant on my Bandit one, but it's still pretty fast.
Yeah. You know what's good against that Raptor Room team? Oranguru has higher base HP than Staraptor, so we can survive and reverse their room.
Yes, that is nice.
Not that it's an issue, because they usually have camera up and we'll just water spout on them. But
yeah.
And the combination of that plus... their blue could be annoying. It would come down to mind games, but that's not a matchup that we're particularly concerned about right now, I don't think.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking about... Do we want Electrium Coco, do you think?
Well,
I think...
like, the other options are Firium, Heatran, and Waterium Jellicent.
Fire Heatran doesn't sound that bad, just because of, like... You could have a different mode where you have, like, a middle kind of speed tier Heatran, where you have, like, Zed Sunny Day on it as well, if you wanted.
I mean, that is an option, to get rid of your Hail as well, so that you don't die to Hail Chip.
And then you could have Specs Coco with Skydrop, and then you could Skydrop Sunny Day, but then you would have a Specs and a banned user, and that's a bit weird.
Yeah, that would be a little bit strange.
I'm just thinking about, okay, so Lele Metagross, what do we do versus that lead? We lead Oranguru. Do we just lead Boomerang? Because they could Ice Punch and have Taunt Lele.
Do we want Mental Herb on Oranguru to guarantee the Trick Room then?
But does that guarantee it? Because then they can kill us.
Yeah, but then we're like Earthquake KOing both Metagross and Lele.
That's true. Maybe we do. What do you think?
I think that would be the best lead for it, and Mental Herb would give that insurance. Because like no one's running Mental Herb because of the Super Berries now, so like people won't expect Mental Herb.
And if their Lele is bulky enough to live a Banded Earthquake, then they're not going to kill our Oranguru anyway.
Well, unless they're bulky specs.
Yeah, true. But we trade our Oranguru for 2 and like 9/10 of another Pokemon.
Yeah, and then we just bring in Coco when we're fast.
True. Sort of. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Sounds like a decent anti-lead. What else could they lead to stop that? They have Darkinium Tyranitar, right?
I think most are Mega now. Like, Darkinium is still a thing, but I think most have shifted to Mega.
Because I'm just thinking, what's a lead we could do to like we could U-turn, we could like protect, switch Lando, we could protect Oranguru, switch Lando out to like Coco, switch Lando back in, and then Room or something. Like we can maneuver around that. I think we can maneuver around any lead for that team. Don't you think?
Well, like we need to get a Abomasnow and Trick Room against that team.
And then that pretty much just wins, because Foul Play can hit Metagross for about 50-60% probably. Even though it's non-stab, it's probably still about 50-60.
Let's have a look.
You think?
I would think so, because a Black Glasses stab Foul Play does 100. Or
And if
roughly
that's
100.
true, non-black glasses should do about 80%, right?
53 to 64.
Yeah, I would have guessed 50 to 60. So you've got Protect, Fair Play, Trick Room, Instruct. I think that's what I can see.
Yeah, like, do we need anything over Protects? Like, do we need Protects? Like, because we could have, like, Taunt for Amoonguss, so that we can just taunt it before we get up Trick Room.
Sure, I do like Taunt for an option, but the thing is, I do like Protect a lot as well, just for those situations I was talking about. We've got to maneuver around to get Trick Room up.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know, we can test both, but...
Yeah.
Now I'm thinking, like, because we don't have Taunt, do we want U-turn on Landorus, or do we want Superpower to hard hit, like, Lax before we get Room, like, if they're not in Room?
That's a good point.
Yeah, because otherwise Taunt on Oranguru might be essential as well.
Yeah. Because I think we want Discharge on the Coco, so we don't have space for Taunt there. Do we have Taunt on Heatran, maybe?
Taunt Heatran's weird. That's kind of like a single set.
I don't know, like, wasn't it on the Komodo team that got second in Germany, I think?
I haven't been tracking what's been going on in Germany, but that seems kind of weird.
Yeah, fair enough.
Taunt Heatran. But then you taunt the Lax and then just high horsepower.
Yeah. Probably not worth.
Yeah, no. I don't know what item I want to have on Heatran. Like, Steel Stab seems kind of nice to have as well, so it's like... But I kind of want a way to just nuke Aegislash like how you have Overheat.
Yeah, well that was when you mentioned the Firium, because then that's the strongest Firium option it has. Unless Z Magma Storm does more, I don't know what the base power of Z Magma Storm.
Yeah, I just thought about it again. I think the Mental Herb on Oranguru is kind of essential, especially for the lead like Gengar Whimsicott, so we can Trick Room Earthquake. Yeah. And then if we trick them, they can't Encore us the following turn.
Yeah.
Or even if they do and we get like a Abomasnow in, we can still double Blizzard them and we can Instruct as well.
Yeah.
The following turn. There's nothing they can do about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's just like completely essential now. I don't think there's any other option there.
Yeah, I'm good.
But I don't know, like Earthquake on Abomasnow seems good. Do you think it's essential?
With what we've got now, like we've got Water Spout, we've got Banded EQ, we've got Earth Power of our own. Like, I don't think it's essential now.
That's going to be slow Heatran too, isn't it? Min speed, maybe.
Yeah, I would be running Min speed. Like, do you prefer Energy Ball or Wood Hammer on Abomasnow?
I'm thinking Woodhammer's a lot better, just because we have special ways to hit Finny at the moment. If they get a few Calm Minds up, we're going to be in trouble if we don't.
Yes, that is what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And, like, I would go Ice Shard, but I don't know if we need Earthquake.
How much does Ice Shard do, like, -1 Ice Shard to, like, Landorus? Like, 60% or something, maybe?
I would say about 60.
Do you reckon? If they like, no, that's silly. I don't know. Is it important?
53 to 65. So a neutral, it would do 80 to 94.
Yeah. 80 to 94. How much does Warhammer do to T-Tar from Mega Bomber Snow with no attack investment?
That's surely going to KO.
I don't think without attack it will KO.
I don't know.
Because I was thinking, do we run low kick a Bomber Snow or something instead of Ice Shot?
Oh yeah, Woodhammer bops it. Oh wait, no, that I put it to +1 because I was intimidated by Landorus. Okay, it's a roll. On no investment.
Wait, is the roll a good roll?
50-50. With just four attack. And that's on no bulk Tyranitar.
Do you think we need more attack, or do you think that's... We should run more attack for Ice Shard as well. We only have... Do you think?
It depends how much more attack you need. 124 lets you get Tyranitar. To be fair, like, you could take it out of HP. Then just have max special attack and then just the rest in HP, because, like, the point is you're supposed to get a Bomber Snow and Trick Room, so it's not going to be hit that much.
That's true. That's very true indeed. What else was I thinking? At the moment, I also do not like our Crest matchup very much, since we probably only have Shadow Ball and Jellicent to hit it.
Yes.
Also, our Chansey matchup looks very bad.
Yeah, I don't see how we beat Chansey unless we manage to get an explosion off on it before the guard split.
That's not very reliable, though, is it?
Definitely not.
Well,
like we'd have to play around with like matching their Trick Room on the Carbink, and then hopefully maneuvering the Landorus into position so they can hit the Chansey.
Yeah. Like, you can play around reversing their room and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of...
awkward at the moment.
I don't know. Did you want to go back to Carmine Finney over Jellicent and change Coco to something else? Or is that silly?
Then I wouldn't be as much of a fan as the Boom Room as I am now, because like you've got 2 Trick Room setters that you can boom it next to.
That's true.
Like Carmine Finney doesn't really beat Chansey.
It doesn't, but it...
Like,
yeah, it does.
It
would
does.
help with like, press and stuff more, and P2.
Right, okay. Well, how much does Shadow Ball do to Cress? Because if we were running an offensive Jettison.
To Cress?
Nah, nothing. Just 34 to 41.
Oh my gosh.
That's terrible.
Can we have some other thing other than Heatran for our fire type that also beats Cress, like maybe Incineroar?
That would definitely be a possibility that would work. Because you've got Fake Out Trick Room as well.
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable.
I think so too. But the thing is, does that help with P2? It helps a bit because you got knockoff.
Yeah, you got knockoff, so it would help.
It would help, but it's still annoying.
Yeah, but
what
like what you knock off and then superpower it.
Oh, that helps with Lax too. That Will saying sucks for us a bit.
Yeah, that is a bit better.
So you said Houndoom before. This is half of a Houndoom.
Yeah, this is the better Houndoom.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think Incineroar's good?
I think it would make sense on this team.
Yeah. Special Incineroar with Heatwave with Instruct.
Yes, of course.
You could.
Yeah, you could. No, you run Brutal Swing as your spread move, and then you instruct Brutal Swing.
With weakness policy Jellicent.
I mean, you're gonna be chunking your Jellicent a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Like, a lot. You're gonna see how much. I mean, then you would either be giving up knockoff, which you shouldn't do, or low kick, which you probably shouldn't do. Or fake out. Who needs fake out? That's a terrible move. Yeah,
Would you want to run Zed on Incineroar so we can just nuke Crest?
I think that could be a good idea.
Yeah.
Then would we still be running Electrium on Coco? Like, there's nothing wrong with double Z move, because like this is a slow Z move, this is a fast Z move, so be for 2 different modes.
Yeah, put Intimidate on Incineroar.
Oh yeah, that's the best ability. I don't know why people aren't running it yet.
Like you said, Life Orb Coco before. I don't think that sounds too bad either, to be honest. But like,
Yeah, I think that
oh,
that,
we
that
get
would be
part
fine as
one
well.
Coco because we got the fake out support and intimidate support.
Wait, you can run what Coco?
Come on.
In fact, yeah, Carmine is fine, but I don't think like I would want discharge on this Coco.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, but like
There's just too good.
Calm Coco is definitely a good option.
Yeah. Oh, do you want specs? Specs, dude. Does it seem
I don't know,
stupid to
like,
have specs?
I wouldn't be a fan of having like choice ban and choice specs like together.
Yeah, same. It makes a bit of sense, but it's kind of weird.
Like it makes sense with like instruct discharge, like that would be strong, but
Yeah. No, I think we go with your power bracer.
I know I was power lens for the Coco because then it like you're getting your special attack EVs.
Oh yeah, true.
Although power anklet was the one for Aegis Slash because then it seemed like you were getting speed EVs.
Yeah, true. Um. So what item do you reckon? Just stick with the Zen move?
I think either Zen move or Life Orb.
Let's go Life Orb, I think.
I think Life Orb would be better for like the discharge spam because like because you get one nuke with the Electrium, but then the discharge is going to be a lot weaker than the Life Orb one would be.
Yeah, that's true. But I kind of like Volt Switch over Thunderbolt. What do you think? Because maneuvering around with Landorus and fake out support with Incineroar.
Like that would be good on this team.
It's just you don't have a main stab powerful option that you don't have to switch out or hit your partner.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
No protect. Nah, it's silly.
I mean, Specs doesn't run protect.
Yeah, true. But Life Orb no protect seems a bit weird.
Yeah.
I don't know.
My Volt Switch would be good, but I don't know.
You can't instruct Volt Switch.
No, you can't.
Like Skydrop is also good. That's why like a Specs option could be cool. So,
But like Specs Skydrop seems a bit odd. Like even more odd. Because then if you're locked into that, then that's not going to be doing too much.
True, but yeah, I don't know.
Like you can run Assault Vest with that, but then you're not doing too much damage.
Yeah. No, we want the damage for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you want to just? Is that good? What? So the Incineroar's got Darkinium.
Yeah.
Have you got a good Incineroar spread that you know of? Or?
No. I think like I did this at one point, just because it hits the bump in attack.
Do we want a bit of speed so we have a fast way to kill Aegislash? Because at the moment our way of relying on killing it is to underspeed it and foul play it. But if they're a substitute, why don't we give it?
Or Bandit EQ it.
Yeah. But
you
know what? It feels kind of weird.
What?
Not having another Earthquake partner other than Oranguru.
See, I was literally just about to say that. Like, because we don't have anything else. Well, like, Abomasnow will resist it, but like the main point of the Landorus is to explode. So
yeah, it just looks weird. Like the composition, you like don't have a flying type, and then you got Landorus.
Yeah, it does look weird.
And
that's why I think that having Protect on Coco might be important in case you need to protect TQ.
Or protect Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know about the Jellicent item.
I mean, it's just Wiki Bear at the moment.
Do you think we make Incineroar have a bit of speed? Or not?
I think that would be fine. Like, because we don't always need to be in Trick Room with this team.
Yeah. I just want to wait for those faster kind of Aegislashes with substitute to be able to just knock them out straight up.
Yeah, but like some people have been running like 101 Aegislash, so then that's a lot of speed that Incineroar would need.
What do I run at internationals? I ran like 108 speed or something ridiculous like that. Mine outsped Choice Scarf, Landorus, and Tailwind.
That is a lot of speed.
And it also outsped just Crest normally, even if they had like 12 speed. So that was funny.
Yeah,
but yeah, I don't think we'd have to worry about those ones too much.
No.
You're gonna pull up the thing where it tells you that intimidate's illegal if you don't change that back, but that's fine. Um, what do we need? What are we missing? How's the team looking?
I think it looks like a good starting point at the moment.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about like, okay, what do we have to beat? What's our rain? Rain looks pretty easy. Like with rain,
Yeah, oh yeah, like Jellicent and Obama Snow like would do amazing against Rain.
plus Incineroar for the Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn can't even hit a Bomber Snow very hard with Gyro Ball because you low speed.
Yeah,
I think Bomber Snow could like one-on-one Ferrothorn probably.
I think it would do.
Yeah, rain's easy. What else we got? That Crest kind of Charizard Landorus Lax matchup. What do we do there?
You can go with Jellicent for that, can't you? Like you should be able to live a Solar Beam.
Could like lead Coco. What would you lead? Would you lead like? You couldn't lead Coco Lando, could you?
No. I like Coco Trick Room sets, it would be fine. If we had Volt Switch.
Sure, unless they're Scarf Lando. Wizard.
Yeah, but then they KO the Coco, we get Trick Room, and then we spam Blizzard.
But if they Earthquake plus Overheat our Oranguru, or Earthquake plus Solar Beam our Gels.
Yeah, true.
But then we could lead Fake Out plus. Incineroar's probably a good lead against that team anyway, because if they lead Lax, you can knock them off straight up.
Yeah, that's true.
So you'd probably lead like Incineroar plus a Room Zeta, wouldn't you? Probably Incineroar plus Oranguru, because then if you set up Room and they manage to drum, you can foul play them straight up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you reckon that beats that kind of team? What have they got?
It would be a good lead against it.
Yeah. I'm just thinking, what other matchups? Okay, so what do we do versus that Edu squad? I think you already said it. We just lead around Andrew, and we just. I think that just beats them. Oh yeah, and we'd probably bring Coco plus. We'd probably bring Coco plus a Bomber Snow in the back just because to stop Amoongus sporing our Orangu.
Yeah.
I think that would beat that squad quite easily. Would it?
It seems like it has a good matchup in my head.
But then it's like, do we have Earthquake on Bomber Snow for a second reason, just because we can hit Metagross as well for the 2-hit KO, maybe?
Would it even 2-hit KO?
If it does, it's worth running, I think. Just because like if we're only bringing a Bomber Snow, oh, but we got Foul Play, but like
it does 33 to 39.
Okay, that might not be worth. But then you could protect Foul Play and then double Earth.
Yes,
that's
you
dumb.
can do that. But then you might as well just protect Foul Play, Blizzard Foul Play, and that would surely get it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that would. But then you just freeze them anyway, so you don't even need to protect. How good's that?
But they've got Affinity sometimes.
Oh yeah, true. No, they don't, because they're all noobs and they run lower.
Right.
Alright, what are we weak to? That matchup doesn't seem too bad, I don't think.
It seems alright.
What other matchups are there that we have to be prepared for? Can you think of any common stuff? I haven't been playing enough lately, I forget.
Like, I want to say Chalk, but then that's not really that common, because people have worked out it's terrible.
I'd say it's becoming more common recently.
Okay.
Like, just because like the Kang Volcarona combination kind of deals with that team that we were just talking about, kind of. Because like, once they get a Quiver up, they can outspeed kill Metagross, they can low kick the Tyranitar, they can kill the Amoongus. Like, it's pretty good against that kind of matchup. I think that's why it's coming a bit back into usage.
Okay.
Okay, let's think about that. I don't know, variants of that crappy Mr. GX team that we see around with like the Ferrothorn and Suicune and Volcarona.
Which team?
I think it's like
with a Kang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's just Kang Volk. Can we beat that?
Lead Landorus and Rock Slide.
Yeah, like Lando plus Oranguru, like they can't.
Can't we go Jellicent and Landorus and then either Trick Room and then Water Spout or Rock Sliding?
Oh yeah. That's so good. How you can like Trick Room with Jellicent, have Oranguru in the back, and then you can like instruct your Delson and then double trick her in the last turn of room as well.
Yes, that would be good.
That's so good. I don't know. What do you reckon? What do we need? What matchups? What other matchups are there? Okay, so Cress. We have Jealous and Shadow Ball plus Cress can't really touch Incineroar.
Yeah, like Incineroar is like the main Cress answer now.
Oh, you don't. Oh, we want knockoff, but Incendium only works off of Dark Slarian.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I forgot about that. We could just run Black Hole Eclipse off the knockoff.
Do you think?
No, because like I think Z knockoff is pretty weak.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it goes off having an item, even if they do.
Yeah, it's based off 65 base.
Yeah.
Yes, 120 base power.
I think we want to have knockoff though. That's the thing. Yes. Can we run Dark Spirit and knockoff? But then we don't have a way to hit T-Tar, and low kick's so good.
Yeah.
What to do?
Yeah. Do we change to Assault Vest so that we can just have knockoff?
I'm thinking about it.
Like, and then put the Z move on either Jellicent or Coco.
But then you won't get as much damage with Discharge if it's on Coco, but then like...
Yeah, so then maybe we do go with Waterium. Maybe we go with Never-Ending Nightmare Jellicent.
Oh, that could be cool.
Could be cool.
Because I did a count with Jellicent once, back when I was using it. Never-Ending Nightmare has an 80% chance to kill Aegis.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah.
And like, you can one-shot like Metagross when you're in Trick Room. How much does that do to Cresselia? Because I reckon a Shadow Ball into Never-Ending Nightmare would KO. It does. So then, yeah, then you can just go for a regular Shadow Ball and then surprise them with a Z Shadow Ball.
Yeah. Oh, what do you say instead of Incin, we have Marowak? Because then we have the Lightning Rod for Jellicent, plus a hard way to hit Caress with Shadow Bone.
That could be reasonable. You got something to do, like another thing to discharge next to as well.
Yeah. I don't know. Then you've got 3 discharge partners.
That's a good thing. That's what you would want with discharge spam.
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think about Marowak? It seems kind of good, but like we already have a ghost resist as in an immunity. So yeah. With Orenga, so like Incin's not that important. Marowak learns low kick as well.
Yeah, that's true.
It'd help with our Zapdos matchup. Because like our only way to kill it right now is to hit it hard. A bonus? No.
Yeah. I think Marowak could make some sense. We lose Fake Out, but then...
Then you got another boom partner as well.
Yes, that is true. That's true. Yeah, we got 3 boom partners and 3 discharge partners. That's actually really good. I like that.
But then we got double ghost, but I don't really care that much. There's
nothing wrong with double ghost. Like that means that means we can beat the Chansey by just constantly double switching our ghosts.
Yes,
because then we can also the seismic toss doesn't work.
Yeah, and Perish Song's not a problem either.
Yes, yeah, that's true.
That's so good.
Would you want to put Perish on this Marowak?
Nah, I think low kick's too good.
Okay.
Do you think?
Like low kick is probably the best third move on Marowak now.
Yeah, I wish Ghost Marowak could have like Curse that boosts its attack and defense, so then we could like instruct Curse. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, that would be good.
But if we instruct Curse, we'll kill ourselves, so we don't want to do that.
We can instruct Swords Dance and be at +4. And then we're killing everything.
Yeah, we could. You could run Earthquake Marowak, because we got the Landorus and Orenga partners.
True.
And the instruct. That would be pretty nice for E-Train. And you'd have to miss Boomerang.
But then low kick hits E-Train.
True, but Earthquake will just make it so like they'll two-shot T-Tar, probably even at -1.
But low kick definitely Oko's T-Tar.
Yeah, that's true. What is Porygon 2's weight? How much does low kick do to like P2? Reckon it two-shots it?
No, I don't think it would two-shot it.
Yeah, I like Marowak as well because most P2s are Bolt Beam and they can't do anything to Marowak.
Yes, and even if they're not, they're Tri-Attack, and that still doesn't do anything.
Yeah, Shadow Ball's sometimes a thing, but that's pretty rare.
Yeah, it's 60 base power. So like Flare Blitz 2 shots, low kick 3 shots.
Yeah, because low kick like, yeah, that's 120. Stab plus 120. That's 180. Flare Blitz is way more power.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, I don't know. Do you think low kick's worth it? Kills Tran, kills. But I like having spread spam moves like with Oranguru. I like the Earthquake seems good.
Like it does seem good, but I don't know. I think being able to just OHKO things that would threaten a Bomber Stone, like being able to OHKO Tranon's T-Tar, would be very beneficial.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. All right, but like now that we said we would lead. Ah, how much does low kick do to Lax from Marowak?
Surely a lot. Like, because the point, like with the world's winning one, was that you were supposed to be able to brick break for 49 and then flare blitz it. So, like, surely low kick's gonna do. Oh wow, okay. Just against the 6888 one, like they'll be bulkier, but it's 98% minimum.
98% damage minimum.
Yeah, like they'll be bulkier. Like they'll have a lot more bulk than that because that was just the standard Araquanid liquidation or Z liquidation survival one, so they'll have more bulk. But so if they're like
and they take like one round of chip from Hail, you can ice shot them and they'll be dead after they drum.
Well, if they're like the max defense one for belly drum, then it does 76 to 90.
That will put them in ice shot range still.
Maybe. Let's see.
Do you think Ghost Gym Jellison's still worth or not? Because I'm thinking Waterium now.
I think Waterium is better.
Same, because we can nuke Eatram, which is a big threat to Bomb Snow.
Yeah, Ice Shard does 11 to 13, so it's unlikely that Low Kick plus Ice Shard will get it. Although Ice Shard, Hail, and Low Kick could get it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Alright. I kind of like Marowak though. I like how we have 3 boom partners and 3 discharges.
Yeah, no, I really like that. That is funny.
That's such good synergy.
Yeah.
So you were just gonna go max attack Marowak?
I think so. Because it's supposed to do as much damage as it can in Trick Rooms, so.
Yeah. Okay, I do like support the low kick idea a lot more now that I thought about Lax after we took it Incineroar off the team.
Yeah.
Do you think? Who's calling my phone? I know it's vibrating over there. Do you think Taunt is essential or no? Probably not. Taunt Coco? No, we can't afford to have that. I'm just thinking, do we need the Ice Shard? It seems good now that we thought about that other thing.
Yeah, I do like Ice Shard.
Yeah. Okay, let's think about it again. What's our lead versus like Landorus Charizard now that we took Incineroar off the team?
Landorus, Jellicent, and Explode.
Is that any good?
I don't know. With the band, like, they cancels out the -1, so you probably KO Charizard. Well, I guess you could just Rock Slide the Charizard.
I don't know, can you survive a -1 Scarf Earthquake plus a Solar Beam from Char Y with Jellicent?
We could probably make it.
Yeah. But even if you did that, it's like... Then you have a Jellicent on like 1 health left, you just exploded.
But then you can Waterium the Landorus. Like, that's the point of the Waterium, because even at 1 HP, you can do a 200 base power water move.
Yeah. But I was thinking, like... If they have Lax in the back after that, we're kind of in an awkward kind of... Oh, but then we can get Marowak in.
Yeah.
We can still horsepower us, but like...
Yeah.
We do more to them. I don't know. Like, we'd have to kind of test that matchup, I think. But, like, for the other matchups that we've thought about, I think this team just... It seems like it should perform alright.
I think it's pretty reasonable.
Yeah. We only have the 1 Lela resist in Oranguru, though, so I don't know if that might be an issue. But we do have one thing that can... Yeah, I don't know. Do you like the lack of Lela resists?
No, but it's workaroundable, because Oranguru is a good Pokemon.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. What do you reckon? Do you have any things that you see need to be changed?
Well, like the thing I was just looking at with the -1 Earthquake and the Solar Beam, like you need to put quite a lot of investment into defenses to be able to live that, and then you lose a lot of the offensive power of Water Spout. So.
Yeah, probably
Oh,
not
and
worth.
the important question is definitely male or female gelatin.
Male. It's the Pringle guy.
Yes, male is better.
You're-
Yeah, I way
It's
prefer male.
shiny. Shiny because then it's
Shiny's
like the
purple, isn't it? Oh, it's green. Oh,
yeah, because that's
wow.
like light and tangy Pringles.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. I like bombers know I like shiny. I way prefer the blue to the green.
No, yeah, I like the blue a lot as well. It looks so good. Looks so fresh.
Yeah,
It
it's nice.
just looks so tropical.
What does the Rangoon look like? Oh, it just goes pink. Okay, fair enough.
You get skin color. I don't know. Did that even change? Oh yeah, it did.
It did,
like-
yeah. Yeah.
It's like black belly.
But yeah, like I'm pretty happy with this team at the moment.
Like the spreads, like definitely need a change, but
Oh
like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
happy.
They were just like put on just as filler for the moment. Like we can actually do proper spreads.
Yeah.
Because what we can do is we can go and do some battles on the ladder over on your channel.
Yeah, we could do that actually.
Yes, because this video is almost an hour, so we should.
Has it been?
It's at 56 minutes at the moment, so.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's been a while, so we should probably wrap up. But
It didn't feel like that long, to
yeah,
be honest.
yeah, I know, yeah. It did feel a
I
lot shorter.
thought it'd only been like 20, 30 minutes, to be honest.
Yeah. But
That's
yeah.
the problem. I do that as well. Like I lose track of time, and then my videos end up gone for almost an hour, and then I'm like, are people really going to sit through all this?
Well, hopefully they sat through this, because.
Yeah, I don't know. This is pretty cool. So like, yeah.
Well, it did say something a bit different. Like I don't think I've done anything like this on my channel yet, so I hope that people have enjoyed this if they managed to sit through the entire hour. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You real fans will.
Yeah, I think we should go and do some battles over on your channel now. So.
All right. So do you want to just call it there and end the video?
Yeah, we'll call it here. I'll have links in the description over to Daniel's channel, and you can go and check out the team battling over there. So.
Oh, cheers. Do you have any like outro you want to say or anything? Or
I usually just say thanks for watching. Like,
okay.
do you want to add anything more interesting than that?
Nah, it's cool.